AFC Bournemouth are absolutely flying in the Premier League right now. The Cherries are up to 5th place after a 3-0 away victory against Manchester United this weekend. And they head into Christmas Day as a team that, as it stands, could get a Europa League spot come the end of the season. It's an unbelievable achievement for Iraola and his squad. They've done a fantastic job this season. I'm sure some people would have had them down as an outside shot to get relegated this season. You know, a mid-table finish would be something incredible. For them to get into Europe for the first time in their history would be something incredibly special. And you know, honestly, it's not a surprise in a sense that they managed to beat Manchester United so convincingly, because they've pulled off some incredible results in recent times. They were the first team to beat Manchester City this season, I believe, weren't they? You know, they started the incredibly negative run that they are on at the moment, but it was no fluke. You know, Bournemouth absolutely deserved it. They're playing some really effective football. They're currently unbeaten in the last 5 games, 4 of those being victories. There's some real skill in the squad as well, and that's how Iraola's done it. You know, he's recruited really well, or his club has recruited really well, at least. I mean, they've got Kepa, a man who was at Real Madrid last season between the sticks in goal, who is not a bad goalkeeper by any stretch. Not quite top quality in my opinion, but not a million miles off it. And you've got the likes of Justin Kluivert, of course, the son of the great Patrick Kluivert from back in the day. You know, he's been scoring penalties for fun. Evan Ilson, you know, he's been a fantastic replacement for Dominic Solanke, who's gone to Spurs this season. Semenyo's been popping up with goals. Huijsen as well, or Hausen. I mean, my last name's Hausen. I don't really see him as a Hausen personally. It's spelled slightly different, but there we go. He's been popping up with some goals as well from centre-back, from corners, a real big threat from there. Ryan Christie doing incredibly well as well. And, you know, you look at the bench as well. There's some real quality on the bench. You know, David Brooks, I always rated him really highly, and he's done fantastically well to come back from cancer and be as competitive as what he is in the Premier League right now. Lewis Cook has been a real stalwart for them at Bournemouth. He's been there for his entire career pretty much, I think. And Enes Ünal as well, he's done fantastically well too. That free kick he scored against West Ham the other week was sublime to keep them, you know, their unbeaten run going. But speaking of keeping their run on going, can they keep this up for the rest of the season? Can Bournemouth get into the European spots? I mean, it's unlikely come the end of the season. It's a massive task to ask them to do that, you know, on their budget with their expectations. But you know, right now we've got Man United, we've got Man City, we've got Tottenham, who are all, you know, normally in the top 6, but they're all faltering this season. They're all being really inconsistent, and that's allowed the likes of Bournemouth, Villa, Forest to all get up there near the top of the Premier League. Brighton were threatening with that not too long ago. Same with Brentford as well. They've both had good seasons at times, but you know, Bournemouth now are the surgers that are heading up there to the, you know, near the top of the league as things stand. You know, their run has been absolutely fantastic. It's going to be a big ask for them to, you know, to see them keep going like this. I can't see them doing too much in the cup competitions personally, and they're out of the EFL Cup, so they're not going to get a European spot through that. They've, you know, they've got a chance with the FA Cup, but I feel that's asking way too much for them. But yeah, I think Bournemouth have got a real shot, an outside shot of getting a Conference League spot. There's no reason why they can't be challenging with Forest. They can't be challenging with Fulham even, you know, for that final European place. I would expect Man City to get back in form. I would expect Newcastle to keep going up the league. Villa as well, I expect them to do better too. But, you know, Man United and Tottenham are far too inconsistent right now. So I think it would be a massive ask for those clubs to catch Bournemouth, let alone for Bournemouth to maintain their position. So yeah, Cherries fans, what do you think of the football so far this season? Because I think they've been a great watch. They're really entertaining football to watch, really well played. You know, that Spanish style of football from the manager, you know, you're going to get it. I think he used to manage Rayo, didn't he? Rayo Vallecano back in the days. So he's, you know, the board, you know, had faith in him. You know, they had faith in him. They thought that this guy's going to be a genuine upgrade on Gary O'Neill, who came before, and I was a bit skeptical about that personally, because I thought O'Neill did a great job. He did a great job with Wolves as well the season after. But, you know, right now O'Neill's out of a job, and Iraola is absolutely doing incredibly well for Bournemouth. But yeah, Bournemouth fans, let us know in the comments below what your thoughts on your season so far. I want to hear your thoughts and where you think you'll end up in come the end of the season. Will you be able to get into Europe? Big ask, but hey, stranger things have happened. Like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell as well, and we'll see you very soon for some more football content here on thefootballchronicle.com. Have a good one, guys, and Merry Christmas.